here we have a 89, or I'm sorry, I guess this WPC Security out of a World Cup Soccer. And we've got the whole entire board set here, and the DMD driver board, I didn't redo the high voltage section since we're using a color DMD, but I did replace the 100 UF filter capacitor coming into the board there. Driver board, we replaced the power out header, the GIN, as well as the GI out, the ACN ground header, and then also the 12 volt AC. Replaced C5, C4, and C2, and added a 1N5401 blocking diode here to the sand resistor. And let's see, the MPU, I replaced the filter capacitor, and actually what I'm going to do on here is I'm going to replace the power input header. These connectors that they used, or these headers that they used on these aftermarket boards, are totally crap. This does actually have NVRAM installed, which, you know, I was going through the conversation there, and that was one of the requests, but there is a Ramtron NVRAM placed there on the board. This board did come in missing a ULN 2803, so that has been populated there. The Fliptronics 2 board here, I've just simply replaced the power input filter capacitor here, and that board seems to be working as well. And soundboard, I went ahead and replaced both of the 10,000 UF capacitors, and we also had, I believe it's 5 1 UF capacitors there that can possibly fail on these boards. And as outlined in PinWiki, I have removed C37 as well as C45 here off of the board. And so let's go ahead and get this thing powered up. There you hear the initial bong, and there's the lamp matrix, GI. Let's do switch test. So we're just going to go through diagonally testing both rows and columns here. This one. And there's all those switches working, and also the cabinet switches. Let's see, moving to solenoid test. That is the diverter hold and the goalie drive. So those are motors, that's why those stay on a little bit longer. And then the ball clockwise and ball counterclockwise. And it really just tested the flippers through that test. Watch this go back through. Wasn't paying attention to what magically. Oh, because I have my that's the upper left flipper. I was wondering what the hell that was. And let's see, general illumination. The World Cup Soccer doesn't utilize the upper left or upper right flippers, and so the way I have my bench set up is I have a upper left and upper right flipper here. So obviously that's solenoid circuit. is used for something else here in World Cup soccer. Sound test.
Stamina.
We're landing in Chicago.
What a play! Oh.
Alright. Not as long as the Addams Family, but still fairly long there. Do all lamps and flashers. And display test. And RAM test, okay. And here's the flipper coil. So I have both right and left tied to one flipper, and then, like I said, the other flipper I have tied to the upper left and upper right. So as you can see, the flippers are 100% working as well. And let's see, I think that's everything we can test on the bench. So we are 100% good to go. Thank you so much.